NOS.
Are you for the next Fortnite tournament?
Alright, clip. What'd you say?
You gonna build up the Red Squad team and send them out to play in the Fortnite League?
FNCS? Shit, I don't know. Maybe. Ow.
You got 10 grand?
No.
Go get a loan for 10 grand.
I'm not doing
sure you'll
that
win.
shit.
No?
I'm not doing that. It's like
Build a
I'm
team.
not
Get a loan.
getting
Get a loan for 10 grand.
I'm not getting a loan.
I'll loan you 10 grand for
No,
like
you
a period.
No, you
of,
do
for
not
a
have
period of like 2 years at like a 10% APY.
No, I'm not doing that shit.
That's a good deal.
They're in playoffs. I know they're in playoffs right now. I don't have money for Fortnite right now. I would do it, but I don't have money for Fortnite right now.
Money for Fortnite? What do you mean?
Like, to set them up for, put them into the fucking FNCS. Like, I don't have money for that shit right now.
Oh, to put your team Red Squad?
Yeah.
I mean, you need team members first.
Yeah, that's true also. Don't in those like the COD League and Rocket League fucking shit, and they lose money more than they make money, don't they? Right?
Yeah, esports is dead in America.
Why do you say that?
Money wise.
Oh, you lose more money than you make money in esports.
Yeah, in America, it's a lot bigger in other countries. It's a real big deal in South America.
What, do you make more money in South America than you lose money?
Like, a lot more people are interested in watching it. Like, the reason why they lose more money is because of, like, advertisements and stuff. Like, it's not worth to advertise as much as...
I'm talking about teams. Like, teams lose more money than make it. Like, the teams lose, like... unless they're like, unless they have like merch, which like, yeah, that's true. Like sometimes they have merch, but like, you gotta have fans and like people that like gonna support you and shit.
How do teams get sponsors and stuff like that, right? That's the whole advertising side of things.
Yeah.
And the only way sponsors will actually be willing to pay your team would be if it was worth it. If enough people were watching it to see the advertisement to begin with. The problem is there's not enough people watching esports in the United States. It's a lot bigger in South America. It's a lot bigger in the Saudi Arabian prince has actually bought a big portion of the entire world of esports. But like it's really big in Saudi Arabia too.
I know, it's fucking Arabia's like, bro, that Arabia's like a gold mine for money, like.
Oh yeah,
that
like
dude.
They're buying a bunch of stuff because they're like their main source of money is the export of oil. So, like,
yeah, like,
they're trying to figure out like what they can do, like just in case they can't sell oil anymore.
Well, that's why like they have all these hotels and like
they bought not the PGA but the other golf they started the other golf organization, which is honestly like growing faster.
He said more than 1 million people watch the FNCS. Do you believe that?
Oh, I'm sure.
Like,
but it's about the perception of what advertisers see. Because if the advertisers think it's valuable, then there'll be more money in it. But the advertisers in the United States don't think it's valuable.
The players do stream and get rich, yeah, they do.
Yeah.
But not like, it depends on the streamer, like it depends on the streamer, kind of.
I mean, it could definitely make a comeback. It was really big when it first started in the U.S. But
well, everything was really big when it first started in the U.S.
Yeah, but when like advertisers, they just don't see value in it, and that can absolutely change. Like if they can see value in it, like if there's success in it in other countries, really big success in it in other countries. I mean, I'm not saying there's no success in the U.S. I'm just saying it's not worth it as much as it is in other countries.
Who is that one dude? That
Santa
one,
Claus.
huh?
No. Go ahead.
Who's that one dude that won? I think the first FNCS tournament and won like $1 million and shit. What was his name? I forgot his name. Booga or Booga or some shit. Booga. He has like a skin, Fortnite and everything and shit. He's like, I don't think he's like that big anymore, but he used to be. Bugga won the world. Yeah, he won the World Cup. Yeah, Bugga wasn't nothing until he won the World Cup. Like literally, he got rich off of the World Cup.
Because he became influential.
Well, not even just that. He literally won $1 million. So he literally like. Overnight, he got rich. Like, he won the World Cup, and then like. Now he's like this famous streamer, I think now and shit. I don't know if he does Twitch. I don't know.
People in Twitch right now, there's an adpocalypse in Twitch apparently.
I know. That's why I'm glad I'm not on Twitch.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean I don't want to stream on Twitch one day. Or I have to stream on Twitch actually before. But it doesn't mean...
you start your own streaming site, NOS Streams. NOSstreams.tv.
I don't know if that's possible.
It's expensive.
I know it's expensive. That's what I'm saying.
But what if you did it like peer-to-peer, or like not peer-to-peer, well, it would technically be peer-to-peer, but was decentralized or non-centralized, which means that the streamers are hosting their own servers and it all connects to the site. So then, like, the site doesn't actually stream anything. It's the streamers streaming it. Then it's basically free.
To be honest, like, I wouldn't do none of that until, like, I got enough, like, fuck off money, basically. Like, that's
fuck off?
Yeah, like, if I have fuck off money...
You either need money or you need intelligence.
Well, yeah,
it's also... but you only need one or the other.
If I had fuck off money, then it'd be no, like, I wouldn't be worried. But like, I don't have fuck off money, so like,
yeah, because like, you wouldn't be able to do that on your own. You would need to hire people to do it for you.
I wouldn't do that shit by myself. Hell no.
No.
No, I would have a whole team.
For sure.
Like.
Steal a little bit of code from Mastodon here. Steal a little bit of code from...
Well, not even just that. Like, I would totally wouldn't do it unless I'm for sure know that this shit's gonna make money. Like,
shit, it's not all about the money.
It is. Like, why do something if you're not trying to make money of it? Unless like you're doing it for passion, but like, you know.
No, you're doing it to knock the bigger dude down a peg.
Well, there's like so much streaming sites now. It's crazy. Like, it's more like Twitch and YouTube are the biggest sites of all. And like, there's all these smaller.
Amazon and Google?
No. I'm talking about streaming. I'm not talking about Google. Google has nothing to do with all
I'm
this.
talking about the companies that own Twitch and YouTube.
Google owns Twitch? I thought Twitch...
Google owns YouTube. Amazon owns Twitch.
Exactly. Okay. So, I'm talking about streaming. I'm not talking about Google. Google has nothing to do with all this shit. They're the higher people. And so is Amazon. They're not about this.
They're not? So, like, Google doesn't own YouTube?
No, nigga. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the biggest streaming services. Okay,
yeah.
is YouTube and Twitch. Okay, everybody else is falling in second. It goes probably YouTube, Twitch, and then like everybody else is like falling for like third. I think actually not second, third. It goes like YouTube and Twitch. Now like you got Rumble. What is it, Rumble or Gumble or whatever the fuck it's called? What is that shit? That new streaming service that Dr. Disrespect got into and shit. What is it called? That is now streaming on Rumble and YouTube now. No, Dr. Respect is not streaming on Kick. He's streaming on, what is it?
Rumble.
It's called Rumble, right? Is it called Rumble?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so he's not totally like not gonna stream on YouTube. They say like he's streaming on YouTube and Rumble for premium viewers. Premium, not, you know.
Yeah, Rumble's a paid platform.
It is.
Yeah, you have to pay for it to use it.
See, that's dumb as fuck.
Imagine supporting the content creator, because the money, you pay for this like subscription to the content creator.
It's almost like OnlyFans then, right? Or like what's the other one where it's paid and you stream and shit? That one shit you're trying to get me into and shit. What is it called? Fuck, I forgot what it's called. You know what I'm trying to say?
I think so. That's not necessarily for streams. That's just for storing video content.
Yeah, but you can do streams off of it though, can't you?
I never heard of that.
Okay, I don't know then. Fuck. What was the site called? I forgot what the site was called. Shit, it's not OnlyFans, but it's almost like OnlyFans.
Oh, I don't. If that's what you're talking about, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh my god, you were trying to get me to get into it for a minute, and I'm like, I don't know.
Oh, are you talking? That's not.
You can stream on that shit, right?
I don't know. Like, I have to be sure about what you're talking about. If you're talking about a donation thing.
No, not donate. No. It's a service. You're paying for a service, and you basically upload the video for it to go on that platform first, and then, or maybe you make separate videos for that platform and for other platforms.
Yeah, that's the donation platform I was talking about. I don't think I was talking about anything else. Like, it's just a donate. You say you say what you'll give for the money. So like for your case, it would be like a video. It's not made for necessarily made for videos. Or whatever. It's not OnlyFans. It's not like OnlyFans. I mean, it is, but it isn't. It's like OnlyFans, and like you're paying for a subscription to a certain person, but.
My mom's like, I'm not doing turkey this year. I'm like, why? Because no one eats it. I'm like,
damn, nobody out the fuck out of that. Unless you guys just really don't know how to make turkey. Turkey is a lot harder to make than chicken because it's bigger.
Bro, like, every time I've eaten turkey, that shit, it was dry. It was always dry. Like, there was not a single person I know that make turkey did it, like, right. It was always dry. There was not a single person.
Yeah, it's a lot like chicken, but there's a lot more meat, so it's really easy. Because, like, if you cook chicken chicken like that, and, like, cook it a little longer, like you'd expect to cook a turkey, it would dry out just like a turkey would.
Yeah.
Because chicken and turkey, they're not that much different. I mean...
Like, there's never been a time where I ate a turkey and was like, this is juicy. Like, no. It was always...
No, I had plenty of juice. The turkey I had last week was juicy as fuck. I told you how it was made, right?
Yeah, like, other people have smoked it, I know, and I've ate, and it was still, like, I don't know, there's something about turkey that just...
It was...
I don't eat turkey at all unless it's Thanksgiving. Like, there's no turkey I eat at all unless it's Thanksgiving. Like, I don't sit there like, I'm gonna go eat some turkey. Like, no. My mind doesn't work like that.
No, I like turkey. I like good turkey. I'll eat the dry turkey, but I like good turkey better.
Bro, I just don't like turkey. There's something about turkey that just never, like, cooperate with my taste buds. Like, never.
I don't know, I think it's better than chicken.
No, it's not better than chicken. It's not better than chicken. I love chicken, but turkey, I can't fuck with it. I can't fuck with turkey, bro. I fuck with chicken all day.
Oh, I do too. I just.
But
you've just never had a good turkey.
Turkey is ass. Like, literally, turkey is ass.
No, the people making it just don't know how to make it.
And they're like, bro, I have pretty good cooks in my family. Everyone that I know that knows how to cook. But when it comes to a turkey, it's ass. Every time I've eaten a turkey, it was
none
ass.
of them know how to make turkey.
There was not one person I know that made a turkey and was like, this is delicious. I've always was like, I'm just like, this doesn't taste good. This is dry as fuck.
They weren't giving it enough love. They weren't basting it right.
I would choose chicken over turkey any day. Now, like the turkey that looks like ham. You know how they have that slices and it's like turkey but looks like ham.
You talking about like cold cuts?
No, like slices that looks like ham but it's turkey. That slices where you put it into fucking like sandwiches and shit.
Cold cuts.
Whatever, fine. Cold cuts. That I would eat. That's good. But as in like plain turkey. Disgusting. Plain turkey, disgusting. There's not one time I've ate a turkey and was like, this was good.
Man, and you said just the fact that you said like every time I had a turkey it was dry.
Every time. Even with the family members that have like made it, was like, my mom was like, this isn't dry. I'm like, that shit is dry as fuck. I don't know what you mean. That shit is dry. They're like, this isn't dry. Or like a lot of people are like, this isn't dry. I'm like, that shit's dry.
You're never, even if it is, you're never supposed to tell the cook that it's dry, because that's like that's the worst thing you can tell somebody making a turkey.
Well, I won't tell the cook like, yeah, your fucking shit's dry. Like, I wouldn't say it, but I'm like, I'll tell my mom like, it's dry. Or I'll like, after like when we leave and we're going home, like, that turkey was dry. Oh, the turkey wasn't dry. That shit was dry as shit. That shit was so dry. The fucking man, sand was wetter than that shit.
Man, I smashed me some good turkey. The dry turkey, like you can tell, if you have to take a drink after every bite of turkey, then it's too dry.
That was literally me every time I've ate turkey for the fucking 20 odd years that I've been alive. Every time I've had turkey. Don't matter if it was at a cousin's house, uncle's house, whatever, whoever was making it, dry as shit. I'm like, fuck. Like, I would literally almost be, it would take me like 20 minutes to finish my plate because it would be so fucking dry. I would almost like skip over, like literally I would skip over the turkey. I would get, that dude literally got that sniper scope, holy shit, or sniper shot. I would literally eat the fucking, whatever else, the salad, broccoli, fucking whatever, greens, the whole shit. When it gets to the turkey, I'm literally sitting there like, it's taking me 20 minutes to fucking finish this shit. Because it's so dry. I'm almost like choking.
Yeah, well, that sounds like bad turkey.
I don't know, maybe just turkey's is a dry fucking, maybe turkey's is dry. Like, maybe turkey's is a dry fucking animal.
I'm telling you. No, I'm telling you it's not. I'm telling you
it
it's
is.
because
Turkey
it's a lot
is
like,
dry. Turkey.
But shut up. I'm telling you it's not. It's just bigger, so it's harder to cook. It's a lot like chicken. It has the same consistency as chicken, but because it's bigger, there's a lot more meat there. So when you cook it, it's a lot like easier to dry out.
I don't know. It's dry to me. Like,
I'm sure because every single time you've had it, it's been dry. You have no experience of it not being. You need to have a good one.
and there's people in my aunt knows how to cook like crazy. My grandma knows how to cook like crazy.
Yeah, but
My
turkey
mom.
is hard. Turkey is
And
honestly
then when
hard.
turkey comes around, whoever's fucking making it always was dry.
You should talk them into smoking it one year.
I'm pretty sure some of them have smoked it. It still was dry. Turkey's just to
Do
me,
they not
turkey
baste
is just dry. Like, I don't know.
Do they not baste it?
I don't know. Like, it's just, I don't know. I'm gonna go get me some ice cream. But turkey's just a fucking dry animal. There's nothing you can tell me that will say different.
What was it? It says, I just looked up, The main reason why most people have dry turkey is because they cook it for too long. And the reason why they cook it too long is because the dark meat. Did you ever eat turkey's dark meat?
Yeah.
The dark meat, was that dry too? Because usually the dark meat's not dry. If the dark meat was dry, then they cooked it for either way too long or way too hot.
I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. I just know every time I've had turkey.
Because the reason is because the turkey's tits are too big.
The turkey's tits are too big? What the fuck?
It's the breast. The turkey's breast is like the fattest, like where the most meat is. And like, yeah, it's like that's the thickest part. So like, when they cook it through thoroughly, and to get the dark meat cooked, and they have it in for too long, the white meat is already cooked and done before the dark meat is.
Mm-hmm.
So, to cook it all the way through to get the dark meat fully cooked, the white meat becomes really dry.
Shit, I don't know, man. All I know is every year for 20 something years, I've fucking did what's it called? Had turkey. That shit was dry. Leo, yeah, you could play. Come on.
Cut it right after they cook it, or do they let it sit?
They usually let it sit for a little bit.
Okay, yeah, that's what you should do. But apparently the breast should never go above the temperature of 165.
Okay.
I'll get you a good turkey one of these days.
You're gonna give me a good turkey?
Oh, yeah.
I don't think Jacques Cousteau can make a good turkey. Like my mom.
No, most people make bad turkeys. Turkey is very hard to cook right. Very hard to cook right. Most people can't cook turkey. Doesn't matter if they're a cook or not. Most people can't cook it. Most people are bad at it. Now, deep frying a turkey, I've never had that. That might be good no matter what.
Deep frying?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That'd be like getting a family-sized bucket at KFC.
To be honest, I had like one dry chicken. I've ate one time there was like a dry chicken.
Yeah, chicken, the main difference is the chicken is a lot smaller. But other than that, they're pretty much the same.
I'm not going to party chat.
The chicken is much smaller. Other than that, they're pretty much the same.
There was one time I went to a restaurant. And it wasn't even my like plate. They're like, that shit's dry. And like literally, that shit was so dry I threw up. Like it was so fucking dry. I literally threw up on the plate because it was so. I was like, oh my god. I had to cough it up because I couldn't swallow it. That's what she said.
Yeah, that usually just means it was overcooked. And that's the same thing with dry turkey. It just means it's overcooked.
But that was like the only time I've had chicken that was like that dry.
Yeah, because chicken's easier because it's smaller. You see the loading screen for the new map?
No. I haven't been on Call of Duty in a minute. What happened?
I don't know. It's not on. They didn't show it in the game yet, but there's been like teasers and stuff on YouTube. You know what the map is, right?
It's zombie map.
Well, no, duh. That's what I'm talking about. But like,
bro, there's no way. Not exactly.
You haven't seen any of the pictures?
It's not from, but
like the loading screen and stuff like that. Like the actual like picture of the map and stuff.
I really haven't. Like I've seen some shit, but I haven't seen it all.
Well, I haven't seen it all either. You've seen the picture, yes or no?
No, not really.
Not really?
I've seen some pictures, but not the picture part you're probably talking about.
So I'm asking, have you seen the castle or have you not seen the castle?
I've seen. I don't know if it was the castle. It was a picture of something. I don't know if it was the castle though. It was a picture of some type of map of the DLC, but I don't know if it was the castle though. So it might not be the picture that you're talking about. It could be a different picture of it.
I'm not talking about any specific picture.
Okay. Well, I don't know. Like I've seen some picture
like,
of it.
I was just wondering like how much you knew about the new zombie map.
I don't know nothing about.
I don't know much about it either. I haven't even watched any videos on it. I've just seen thumbnails.
They've done thumbnails of it. I thought that was like copyright.
Well, you know what do you see when you go look at YouTube before you click on a video?
A thumbnail.
Yeah, I never clicked on the videos. I just seen the thumbnails.
What couldn't Call of Duty like copyright that shit?
Oh yeah, but they don't, because it's fine. It's free advertising. You know, technically, these game companies, they can copyright strike every single gaming video anybody makes.
No, they
but
can't.
they don't.
They don't. They can't do that. That's illegal. They can't do that.
No, they absolutely can.
No, they cannot. They cannot. They would literally get fucking dumped on if they did that shit. Literally, they would get dumped on.
They would get dumped on, but they don't do it because it's free advertising.
Literally, literally, like the moment they do that, Itchy, you don't understand. The moment they do that, they're gonna get sued like a motherfucker. Every company, Epic, Battle.net, every company will get sued like crazy. They will lose immediately because it's free. It's literally like they can't do that. Literally, you can say fuck you. Like you literally can give them the middle finger because they can't do that. I would do it.
Hold on a second. You know who did do it?
Nintendo.
Yeah.
And they got fuck you.
They didn't.
They did. They got fuck you.
You know how long it took to get fuck you? It took them years.
They still got fuck you though. They still got fuck you.
No, they just gave up on it. Like they were taking down every single video for years, and then everybody was making the arguments like, you know what? That's free advertisement. They're like, that's a good point. It's not illegal. They just decided, okay, maybe we were crazy for doing it.
But literally, they still got the fuck you. No matter how you look at it, they still got fuck you. You know that,
right? But they also made a good ton of money out of it because every single person that was making Nintendo videos that followed that rule, they had to give Nintendo a portion of every single one of their profits.
I wouldn't.
They had to.
I wouldn't. I would say fuck you.
Then you would go to court. Because
I would still say fuck you. I'm not going to court for that shit. That's dumb as fuck. Now, like literally, I wouldn't go to court for that. I'd be like, fuck you. I'm not going. You have to take me to jail to do that shit. Like you have to come to my house, get cops and everything, because I'm not going to court for that shit. That's dumb as fuck.
Do you know what happens when you don't go to court?
You get arrested.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. So, they literally would have to do that because I'm not going to jail for no fucking dumbass shit like that. That's dumb as fuck.
No, if you don't go to court, then you do go to jail. If you do go to court,
for dumb shit like that, I wouldn't go to court.
Right.
I wouldn't do it. I'd be like, fuck you. I'm not going to court for that shit.
But my point stands. Like,
they literally can't. Because they know they'll get fucked over. They know,
right. That's why they don't, but they can. Like they can, but you're saying they can't.
They can't do that. It's literally they would get fucked over so fast. Literally, they would get fucked over so fast. They wouldn't dare do. They can't do it legally. Legally, they cannot do that. They cannot do that legally. Epic will get. Literally, they would get fucked over so fast. Like literally, it would take probably a week for it to fucking happen. They can't do it legally. They cannot do that shit. Because Ninja would get fucked over. Nick 830 would get fucked over. Merc 30, fuck. Merc will get fucked over. Like, Merc will fuck, like, everybody will get fucked over. Everybody that streams Fortnite, Battle.net.
Like, it's up to the individual company. If a company was stupid enough,
but they wouldn't do it though, because they would like literally. You say it's illegal or it's legal for them to do that. It's not legal for them to do that. It's literally not. The court will look at them like you're dumb as shit. Get the fuck out of my courtroom. Like,
you know how many cases Nintendo has lost?
Exactly.
None. They lost none.
I don't believe that shit.
Look it up. They haven't lost a single case.
I need to see proof in the pudding for me to really believe that shit.
I told you to look it up. There's proof in the pudding.
I don't give a fuck. I'm not looking up. Bruh, if I was a court juror and some gaming company come to my shit talking about they're playing their game on YouTube or Twitch, whatever the fuck you want to look at it, and they're fucking ruining, I would like, get the fuck out of my fucking courtroom. Get the fuck out of my courtroom. Like,
That's a copyright. It's
That's not
copyright.
copyright. It's not. It's not
It
copyright.
is.
The more you, bruh, it's not copyright. It's not. It's not copyright. Because like if the juror person was a true gamer, they would look at him like, bro, get the fuck out of my damn courtroom.
How many jurors are true gamers?
9 times out of 10, probably
and
not.
it's not jurors. That's not something that goes into that type of court.
The judge, fine, if you want to be technical, okay? The judge. If the judge was a true gamer, or whatever the fuck, liked video games, and the fucking Activision or Nintendo came to their courtroom like, they're using our shit on YouTube, it's copyright, blah, 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 blah. I'll look at them like, get the fuck out of my courtroom. Like, get the fuck out of my courtroom. I'll be like, juror, fucking juror, whatever the fuck it's called. Get the fuck out of my courtroom. Like, why? Because you're dumb as fuck.
Oh, Nintendo's doing it again.
To who?
I don't know. A lot of people.
If Nintendo gave me a cease and desist, I would fucking throw it in trash. Get the fuck out of here. I would throw that bitch in the trash. Literally, I would throw it in the trash. Because I played their Nintendo game on YouTube.
But like after they did it the first time, they came up with like a rule being like, okay, you have to give us a certain amount of the profit, and they added content guidelines.
Yeah, I wouldn't
So
do
like
that shit.
now they only take down people that go against their and they also loosen the guidelines because at one point you had to be like associated with Nintendo to even be allowed to post Nintendo videos.
Okay.
And
I was still giving them the middle finger. I'm like, fuck you. Fuck you. I'm not doing no bullshit. If I swear, if Epic or fucking Battle.net / Activision, I'm like, fuck you. I'm not doing that shit.
I doubt they would.
No, they wouldn't, because literally everyone would say fuck you. I'm not doing that shit.
The only company I think that is stupid, that is arrogant,
It's Nintendo.
Is Nintendo.
Of course, because they're Asian fucks. They're Japanese Asian fucks that want to control the fucking Nintendo shit. They want to fucking baby their fucking thing so bad.
It's because they've never lost a battle in court.
But like literally, if I was a judge, I would literally say, "Fuck you," to Nintendo's face or whoever fucking came to my court talking about their copyrighted shit on YouTube. If YouTube doesn't do nothing, why should you do anything? If YouTube doesn't do nothing, YouTube doesn't care, to be honest.
Right, it's up to the claimer.
Exactly. I got claimed yesterday for
a lot of claims are false.
Exactly.
But the thing, YouTube doesn't care. So even if the claim is false, like they're not going to do anything unless you take the person that claimed you to court. And if you take them to court, then your information gets out there, and then they can dox you.
Literally, I got claimed yesterday for a song being played. So you know how like in Fortnite, was with Murder Mystery. You know the fucking game on Murder. Okay, you know the disco fucking map and shit.
No, I never played it. I know of it because of you playing it.
Okay. So there's a disco map. Okay, there's like a dance fucking map. There's like a DJ and the whole shit. It's like a club type shit. Okay. There's a song that plays. And literally because I was there for more than 30 seconds, it got claimed. From a person that I have no idea who the fuck. I never heard this song in my life. The most views that this song has ever probably gotten was like 1,000 views or some shit. It's literally like is not a known song that everybody fucking knows. You know what I'm saying? Maybe like 1,000 people know, and that's it. And it got claimed. Right. Now, and I did get a donation yesterday too, I think. So I don't even know if that donation went through. I don't know if they took that donation money. I have no idea. I don't know if they could take donation money. I don't know if it's just ad money they can take or donation money too. I have no idea. But they claimed it.
What type of claim are they? What are they doing with their claim? Are they going to be doing profit sharing, or are they going to?
No, they literally demonetize the video.
Okay, because they have options. If you were to claim somebody, you have options on what you want to do with that claim. You can do like a portion of the money. You can take all the money.
Yeah. No, they demonetized the video, and I literally had to do a erase. Like, so YouTube has like a erase beta button where it doesn't erase the sound from the video, but erases the sound
Okay,
from
it was
the
an
video.
AI.
Yeah, so I did that, and then it was fine. Like, it got monetized again. But I'm like, it's literally in game, and it got demonetized in game, and it got demonetized because of something that happened in game. So I don't know. Like, it was like
Right, you could have an argument over that, but
but I'm
you
not
have to go
gonna
to-
take him to court for that. But like,
right. That's literally the only way to fight it is to go to court.
and then
And like, you're not making that much money. If you're making that much money, it might be worth it. But like, even so, like, a lot of people are trolls, and they'll make false claims, and false claims are illegal because that's like part of the DMCA, which is a whole government thing. Like, YouTube doesn't care, right? But they have to care. They have to make a way for people to make these claims because of the law.
yeah,
So like, it's kind of broken, and people can falsely make these claims, and the only way to fight it is to go to court with them. But like, if you're to do that, you're basically giving them your information, the person that made the claim on you.
let me see.
So if they have your information, they can now like leak that information to people.
Did I make? Hold on, let me see if I made any money. So I made 2 cents. No, that's not right. That's not right. Wow. So I made 15 cents actually. I knew that wasn't right. I made 15 cents off of that video. And I think they took that donation too. I think they took that donation.
That was yesterday. So yesterday night.
Let me see. So what's his face donated like $1 or $2 or whatever. So it made 14 cents while live. Where's the donation? It should be like $2 I got. But I think
They donated $2, or was it like
no, so what's his face donated $2.
okay.
And
So
the donation should have went through. But
what's 70% of $2?
I don't fucking know, bro. I don't know math like that. Okay, so Gibson donated $2. Now, and that was yesterday. Now, from what this shows, that $2 didn't show up on that YouTube video, because it would have showed up. But I don't know how long it takes for donations to really show up, to be honest.
Yeah, but if it's gonna show up anywhere, it'll show up in the place where you just see donations. You can see your donation revenue.
Super, see all. Yeah.
Which legally, it's not really a donation because you're not a charity.
Whatever, bruh. I don't give a fuck. I don't care about that legal shit. Like, the legal shit, I don't care about. It's a donation. If YouTube calls it a donation, it's a donation. Fuck what that legal shit says.
I thought they're calling it a super chat.
Super chat. They call it super chat, but it's a donation. Like, it's a donation.
Yeah,
They're
that's
just
what everybody called them in the past, but people have gotten in trouble for that terminology in the past.
fuck that terminology. People get too sensitive about shit.
Well, fuck that terminology. No, you don't mean fuck that term. You want to use that terminology. You're not fucking the terminology.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I wasn't saying fuck the terminology. I was saying people get too sensitive about fucking terminologies and shit because, oh, was not a donation. It's a it's a donate. Like, people are donating money to you. It's literally a donation.
Right.
But people get very sensitive about, oh, it's not a donation because you're not a charity.
It's not really about the people. It's about the law. And like
Fuck
you
the
talk
law.
about,
I don't give a shit.
right? You talk because people really don't care, but when it comes to going to court, you have to be very specific in what you say.
Yeah, I know. People, the log is too sensitive about shit. That's why. Well, you're not a charity case, so why is it called a donation? Well, that's what YouTube calls it, so I'm gonna call it that. Like, I don't know. Since they want to change it super chat, like, come on now. Like,
well, at the time when everybody was calling it donations, that was before YouTube actually did anything. Like, they didn't actually have that.
yeah, I know. You had to go around the
like
actual
PayPal and stuff.
Yeah, PayPal and shit. You had to go around it, which was a thing. And then YouTube actually implemented Super Chat because it became a real thing. But it's still technically a donation because legally.
I thought they did it because Twitch did it.
Well, whatever. Like the same shit same shit Disney has fucking streaming service because HBO has a streaming service and Amazon is streaming service. Like the same reason for everything else.
Right. Disney owns Fox and Fox owns Hulu, so Disney owns Hulu. So Disney Plus and Hulu are connected.
Which they should just get rid of Hulu. Like that's what they really should do. Because they don't. Need Hulu
is where they got all their information for Disney Plus. Like,
well, yeah,
there would be no Disney.
Yeah, but I'm saying Disney Plus and Hulu are basically the same.
Right.
Literally, Hulu and what's it called?
But how can they trick you into spending more money if you only buy it in one? You're gonna see if you're buying Disney Plus, Hulu, ESPN. The ESPN streaming service.
Okay, well, ESPN shit's different because that's sports. Hulu is no, it's different. Hulu, it's different. Hulu is the same thing as Disney Plus. Literally the same shit.
What does Hulu do that Disney doesn't?
Nothing.
They use other people's content. Like that's not Disney content. And when I say Disney content, I mean stuff that's specifically just Fox, because Fox is all Disney, because Disney owns Fox, and stuff that's all owned by the Disney Corporation. They also lease out other content that isn't owned by Disney. Disney Plus doesn't do that. The only thing you see on Disney Plus is stuff that is directly owned by Disney.
Exactly. What they should do is literally just port all that over to Disney Plus and call it a day. Like that's what they could do because literally Disney owns Fox, and Disney could just port all of that shit over to Disney Plus. Like that's literally what they can do. Because Discovery was its own streaming service, and then Discovery went into HBO Max, right? Or am I wrong?
I don't fucking know. I never use those streaming services.
Because I know I was using Discovery at one point because I was watching, not Shark Tank, fucking, I was watching where they build, like, tanks. It wasn't Shark Tank.
No, Shark Tank is the one where it's businesses.
Yeah, no, not Shark Tank. It's where they were literally building tanks.
It's fish tank, right?
It's not called fish tank. I forgot what they're not even they're not
tanked.
Huh?
Tanked.
So Lily Tanked was on Discovery, and I love watching Tanked because like Lily was just two white dudes, which I think one was fat and one was kind of skinny. I'm not sure. I don't know. And they were funny, especially the fat dude was funny as fuck. The bald dude was funny as hell too. He was funny as shit too. But
yeah.
Oh, that dude, we can't get him. All right, well, fuck that. But anyway, they were on Discovery, and then I think Discovery just merged into HBO Max because Discovery would make more money. So like they just merged into HBO Max, and then eventually HBO Max became Max, which I still call HBO Max to this day because that's literally what it is. It's HBO Max. But literally Hulu can merge into Disney Plus. In Disney, it can just be one thing.
They could. They absolutely could. I don't think they would. They might. I don't think they would though.
Well, Disney Plus is more like, okay, so Hulu's more for adults. Not saying they don't have, kids shit on Hulu, because they do. But
Uh-huh.
Hulu has more adult content than ever before. The only like non-adult content that they have on Disney Plus is Deadpool.
Right.
Because Deadpool cusses and whatnot.
Right.
Like literally, it's not meant for children, but it's funny as hell. But it's a superhero in Wolverine and shit. But it's a superhero. But I don't think people, parents get too fucking crazy because it's Deadpool. Like who the fuck cares? But like at the same time, Hulu does have some like adult, content on there that's not meant for kids, and that shit would go into more. Disney has Alien? No, they don't. They don't have aliens, do they? No, they don't. Disney does not have aliens. Do they? No. No, they don't. Anyway, but they do not, bruh. Disney Plus do not have aliens. I don't think they do. I'm not sure.
Aliens?
The aliens, the fucking, what's it called?
The FX movie? Or the old movie?
Yeah. I don't think they have. Do they have aliens? I'm not sure. I have to.
They might. They did move some. They do merge some of the content at times. But like they only put stuff on Disney Plus that Disney owns the rights to. Like completely owns the rights to.
Exactly.
On Hulu, there's stuff on Hulu that Disney does not own.
Yeah, I get that. I understand that totally. You're not wrong. I get that totally. The same shit HBO Max does the same shit. And so does Peacock. You get what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Peacock does the same thing, and so does HBO Max. But at the same time, they can just merge all that together and make it on one streaming service. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Bring all. Like,
I think they would lose money doing that, though.
I don't think they would.
I think they would because, as it is now, people that have both Hulu and Disney, right? So you see the prices, right? So what they would have to do to maintain the licenses for all that content that isn't actually owned by Disney, it would be more transparent into how much people are paying for it, because then you'd only have one subscription you're paying for that represents both subscriptions. So then you can very easily see how much that subscription is costing.
Well,
versus having a multitude of subscriptions. It's like, $5 here, $10 there.
Well, okay, so I have Hulu. My sister has Disney Plus. Now, my parents have like HBO Max and Peacock because it comes with the fucking Xfinity bullshit and the whole nine. You know what I'm saying? So like, they get a deal with all that, right?
Right. You should go try to see if your sister wants to you could merge the plan together. Because you get a better deal if you merge Disney Plus with Hulu.
That is true, but I don't know my sister would even do that. She's like, I don't even watch Disney Plus and whatnot. But like, to be honest, I don't even watch Hulu like that either. Like literally, I watch Hulu here and there. Like literally, like I kind of like wasting money because I literally don't watch Hulu like that. It just sits there, and I'm like. My dad will watch it here and there, like other people watch it. But
your sister's the one that has the Hulu or Disney Plus?
Disney. I have Hulu. Sister has Disney Plus.
What you could do, right, is take the summation of both of your costs right now, right, and then figure out how much reduced for each of your part is, and basically both of you just pay the reduced cost. So then it actually costs you guys less money.
Yeah, but that's the thing. My sister's gonna be like, well, I don't even watch Hulu like that, and you don't even watch Hulu like that, so why would we do that? Like, that's what my sister's gonna be like, because my sister even knows, like, I don't even, like, I have it, but it's rarely, like, I literally rarely watch it. Like, I'll go on it here and there. If I can't find anything to watch, like, I'm like, fuck, I'll go on Hulu. And if that doesn't look decent, I'm like, well, shit, I don't know what to watch then, because like. Literally, like, I've seen every movie on probably known to man about gazillion times. Because that's literally, like, Apple does these, like, $5 deals on Apple TV Plus. Where you can buy movies on there. And I literally, like, go on there and fucking buy $5 movies all the time. Because, like, literally, they're selling $5 movies. Literally, like, all the time. For all the time. And I'm literally, like, I'm spending probably, like, $5 a day, probably just spending money on movies because I get bored and I want to watch something while I'm at work or while I'm at lunch, and nothing looks good, and I've seen everything on my fucking Apple TV anyway. So I'm like, well, fuck, what the fuck do I watch? I literally like watch everything.
Yeah, I just know once Netflix got rid of South Park, I never subscribed to Netflix again.
They got rid of South Park. I'm somehow not surprised.
Well, it was around, like, it was a little bit before, because they moved it over to Hulu.
Why don't
And then
you just
when
get
they,
Hulu then?
no, it's not on Hulu anymore either. Because of the whole deal with Paramount and then also HBO, so they have like it's on HBO Max, it's on Paramount Plus, and
My
that's about it.
friend has Paramount Plus, which I watched that for Halo because Halo was on Paramount Plus, but I think that service got discontinued.
You know what? We should have watched that for free because they promised that. That was part of the promise with the Xbox One. You know, they used some of the money they made from the Xbox One to make that. You know that, right?
I'm not surprised.
That was like the whole promise. Like, go back and look at some of the advertisement and shit for the Xbox One. That was a promise they made back then. Because remember, the Xbox One was supposed to have like its own TV shit on it and everything, and then they eventually gave up on it.
Yeah.
You going snowboarding this year?
Probably not.
Probably not. You're not going up in the mountains?
Probably
Not
not. The
not going
last
up north?
time I snowboarded, my aunt was still alive. Now she's dead. So like, I don't know. It's been. a while.
So you won't snowboard, so you have like the memory.
No,
Of,
no, not that at all. That doesn't matter to me. But no, like, I don't snowboard because I haven't just went. Like, I don't know. I just haven't went snowboarding. So like, but the last time I snowboarded, my aunt was alive, but now she's dead. So I'm like, well, fuck. All right.
Damn, you should go snowboarding.
Bro, the last time I went snowboarding, I was a G at that shit, bro.
Yeah.
I was almost like Shaun White. Nah, I'm playing. I wish. It was like
You didn't know if you needed to be on top of the water or in the water.
No, so like my aunt paid for like someone to train me and shit.
Okay.
Like literally paid for like lessons basically. And the dude was like,
what you're saying is you were a G.
huh?
What you're saying is you were a G.
Yeah. So like my aunt paid for lessons for like I don't know if it was 2 hours or for an hour or whatever the fuck. And the dude was like, have you ever rolled a ripstick? I'm like, yeah. He's like, it's literally just like a ripstick. I'm like, okay. And I literally got it like when he said it, I got it like that. Because the ripstick and like, the ripstick is off of snowboarding. Like literally it was made.
So this was like in like middle school era. Would you say?
Maybe just got into high school.
I don't remember ripsticks being around in like when I was elementary school. Maybe early high school. Maybe like 14. 15.
I was doing ripsticks maybe middle school.
Like yeah, that's when I first saw them.
Like by this time happening, ripsticks was around still, but it wasn't crazy like how it was when I was in fucking middle school and shit.
Man.
I used to be a G at ripsticking too.
I never had a ripstick, but I had neighbors that did. I rode them all the time.
I had a ripstick, and I got really good at that shit. I couldn't do no tricks or nothing. Fuck that. But I got good at that shit.
I had a friend who had a ripstick grind, which had like the middle bar was like metal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted one of those.
Those ones seemed high quality. Some of those other ones, the smaller ones and shit, that don't have that middle.
Well, I had one that like didn't have the metal bar, which like of course those ones looked a lot cooler because they were gold or like silver or some shit.
Yeah.
Those ones look cool. Mine was just like some regular ripstick shit, but I think mine was like red.
Okay.
And that one was like, I went through I think like 3 tires.
Really?
I went through like 3 tires.
They use like what, modified rollerblade wheels, right?
Something like that, yeah. And I went through
Or
3 of them.
or bigger, little bigger than regular rollerblade wheels, or are they the same size? I don't know.
They might be the same size. I don't know. Like I went through. It was to the point where my back wheels would be like. It would almost be. They would still be round, but they would. You know how like they'll be flat at the bottom. So like because like you're putting weight on it, which the weight and like heat too, because like the ground would be hot. And so
you must have put slide in the wheel, because that doesn't happen unless like, because I've had that happen on a scooter, but that was because like I'd always be pressing down hard on the brake, because you know how like it was a friction brake.
Yeah. No, I was like, cause I would roll that ripstick hard. Like I rode that ripstick hard as shit, and like it would buy. Well, plus like I'm a lot heavier now, so like maybe that has to probably do with it too. But like I would be going down hills and shit in the whole 9, and literally going up hills and going down hills, and like that back wheel. The front wheel was okay, like it wouldn't get torn up too fucking bad. It lasted, I would say the front wheel lasted a lot longer than the back wheel. The back wheel got fucking shredded. Literally to the part where the
back wheel is the main one. You're like when you're doing the rip action, it's the back wheel that you're mainly fucking with.
Well, yeah, well, you're fucking with the front and the back, but the back wheel is you're fucking with it more because it's kind of like the guider. You know, in a car, the front wheels are the guider, and the back wheels go with the front wheels. This one was like you can guide with the front wheel, but you also can guide with the back wheel too. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah, I wasn't really talking about the guiding aspect, but like when I rode it, like yeah, you're twisting both legs, but the one that you're pushing with the most is the back leg.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't really call that, like if you're talking about guiding like steering, then yeah, you do that with both. You can do that with both easily. But the one you're pushing with is the back.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Like the one I'm really pushing would be the back, but at the same time, like it's hard to really say, because like you can push with the back or you can push with the front. You know what I'm saying? But how I do it, and probably how a lot of people do it, is you push with the back more than you push with your front. You kind of push
more with the back, because if you're primarily pushing from the front, then shit doesn't go right.
Exactly, yeah. So I'm morally probably pushing from the back than like pushing in the front. Yeah, you're morally pushing. So like the back wheel, like my back wheel got so fucked up that literally like it broke apart, like literally it cracked because of how like the rim didn't fuck up. No, I want to make that clear. The rim didn't fuck up. It was the wheel part. The
bearing didn't fuck up.
No, the bearing didn't fuck up. No, that was intact. That wasn't going anywhere. The wheel fucked up, like literally it fucking cracked in half. Because I'll be doing it in the summer a lot, or was doing it in the summer a lot, and literally like, what's it called? Literally like the ground be so high that literally like the back wheel would get so much heat in the back that it probably burned off some shit basically, which was kind of crazy. Like I never seen it happen like that before, and it happened. I was like, fuck. I never knew that that wheel could do that. I'm not gonna lie. I never knew those wheels can like literally crack.
Oh yeah. Man, I remember what I used to. I never had a rip. I had a nice skateboard. I had some cheap skateboards, and I had one really nice skateboard.
I've had some cheap skateboards, and then like I got a really nice skateboard, and that was like. My mom spent like what, $200. Like I went to my mom like, can I get a real skateboard? Because my friend, this is when I had a friend in my neighborhood that we were like, he lived in Texas, come to his grandparents' house for like a little bit, and he would come and spend the night at his grandparents' house a lot, or for the summer or whatever the fuck. So he had a real fucking board, and I fucking went to my mom like, can I please get a real board? And like she was like, for your birthday you can. I'm like, all right, cool. So for my I think it was birthday or Christmas, I'm not sure. And my mom was like, all right, you can get a real board. And once I get that, I was like high off heaven. Like I was just like, man, me and him finally, like I was able to keep up with him finally and shit, because like I had those like Walmart boards, and those were like shit. Like those were terrible boards, like terrible.
They're kind of like heavy, cause like there's vert and there's I don't remember what the fuck it's called. There's vert and neutral. So there's like boards that are more for like flat like tricks, and there's boards that are made for bowls. Like, you know what I'm talking about, like doing bowl tricks.
I don't know.
And like those are a little different. Both of those are real skateboards, but they're not alike with how they're shaped. Like one of them's more flat and one of them's more
Once I got that shit, like, man, I was like crazy. Like, me and him was finally able to like ride and shit together.
Right.
And we would ride all over the fucking neighborhood. We would just be riding. Yeah, like, we'd be like riding all over the neighborhood and shit. Because like I would have this Walmart board, and he would have like the like regular not Walmart board. So like literally like what's it called? So literally like he would get so ahead of me because the Walmart board fucking sucks ass. So like, and then finally when I got my board, we would be at the same like length, like we'd be together.
Oh, shit. I mean, at that, you saying that, like, for what you wanted, you probably just wanted some better bearings.
I probably could have gotten like better bearings and shit, but like, at the
like,
same,
if that's, yeah. Go ahead.
But at the same time, like, I liked the board that I had, but I didn't. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of like whatever. Oh fuck. But I literally was like, I want a new board, Mom. Please give me a new board. And she's like, okay, you can get a new board. And I don't know if it was for Christmas or for birthday or whatever the fuck it was for. I don't know. Easter, maybe. Shit, I don't know. But I just know I got a new board. And I was like, fucking finally. And I went out there and me and him played and we fucking was like hoes on Santa.